Our agent assured us that there were minimal cases here in Croatia and that it was safe for us to travel from the US over here, and it was fairly simple to do so.
I think our only concern was getting our COVID test back home.
We were more concerned that we couldn't get into the country.
Yeah, which was really simple, and then once we arrived, all they wanted to see was the negative test, and that was it.
You can either go through your insurance or it's free. I took 3 tests before I came. 2 of them were free, 1 of them was through my insurance.
So we had to take 3 different flights here. It was a pretty long flight just to get over here, but I would have to say it was definitely worth it.
Yes, our flights, so we flew through British Airways and our flights were canceled in the beginning and we rebooked again. And you do have to wear a mask on the flight, but because there's minimal travelers, it was fairly easy to go through our flights. It was very long to get here, but like Jessica said, it was worth it. No, we felt really safe. There's certain businesses like markets and shops where you have to wear your mask, but we feel very safe here. If we could come back within a month, we would come back within a month. It feels that safe.
I mean, this is our first time here, but I would say that even if we weren't dealing with this pandemic, I think they would treat us the same. The only difference that I've seen is you just have to wear a mask inside. And then when you're outside, you don't have to worry about that. But the services have been great. Everybody's very welcoming.
And very appreciative that we're here.
Yeah.
There's just less travelers. I think that's the main difference too. So in our hotels, usually they have a buffet breakfast, and now it's a la carte. So they'll serve you whatever you ask for. So they make sure that it's clean, and you order instead. And it's very clean. I mean, I feel very comfortable there.
I mean, definitely all the employees wear their masks, and we're able to just take them off once we're inside the business. Not so much like the shops, but the restaurants, everything's normal and fine.
Everybody is extremely nice here, and we hired a transportation service to privately drive us throughout our destinations, and he always wore a mask. Very nice, and we felt extremely safe. And then when we took the ferry, you're required to put on a mask, which is fine for an hour, and then you take it off once you get to your destination.
Our driver has been very accommodating to us. He's been making us feel like we're on vacation. We do have an itinerary where we have things set up at certain times, and most of the time we're not always on time. So he always makes us feel like, you know what, you're on vacation.
So nice.
He's so nice, and he's just very appreciative that we're here.
I think people they're always thanking us for coming here and visiting, and we're just thankful that they were letting us come to visit and have a vacation here. Yeah. So everybody's been very nice.
Everybody knows English.
I think the life is just different in general, at least from Los Angeles. We're very busy. We're always working a lot. And then you come here and people enjoy life. You have a cup of coffee for an hour. You have your meats and your cheeses. You enjoy your family. You have your job, and then you go home and you have some food, and you get to enjoy life more over here. And people are so much more pleasant. They're very nice here, and it's refreshing to come to a country like that.
We rented a boat for the first time.
So we rented a boat and we went to the islands around. There's just so many, we've had the most amazing trip.
Yeah.
Wine tasting.
Olive tasting, that was our first.
Tasting. Other than the boat, I would have to say this one because you're not in the city. You get to experience their life, their food, everything, the way that they pick their food, they make it. I think that's so interesting.
So I'm a really picky eater, and the food that we've had here has been so amazing, so good. I know I told Monica that the meal we had in Hvar at the Menego restaurant, it was so delicious. I'm gonna be really sad when I go home because I'm not gonna be able to order that at home. It was like a stuffed bell pepper with some vegetables inside and some figs. They're really popular for their figs and they're so delicious.
And I had a traditional stew here with lamb and veal, and potatoes, onions, and it's just very tasty. But I have to say that we love everything about the food. We love the olive oil. We love the salt used on the food.
The tomatoes are
figs,
amazing.
the wine. So everything's so good here. Well, first I want to say that I've traveled a lot and that this trip has been flawless. The planning it's perfect.
I'm not the traveler. I wish I was, and I wish I had the time. She's been the one that has traveled the most. So, but this, I would call it an adventure. The way that Adventures Croatia set everything up has just been on point.
Amazing.
Flawless.
So
all these
easy to work with.
experiences I would have never known to book back at home. We actually went to somebody's like private kitchen where they cooked us a meal, and same thing here, like doing a, you know,
we just wouldn't have done a lot of the things if we would have came over here and just, you know, researched on TripAdvisor. It's so Americanized. You don't really get to, you know, they planned it so that we could experience the culture more than anything.
And a lot of these places actually only go through agencies. So we went to an oyster farm where we were able to go to somebody's oyster kitchen farm where he served us fresh oysters from the sea, and it was a great experience. Yeah. I wish I could stay longer.
Yeah, we wish we could stay longer. We wish we could be European and take 3 weeks of vacation. Well, thank you for having us.
Yes.
We really appreciate it.
We're so thankful.